In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 places to visit in Kansas. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Kansas is best known as the setting for the American film classic The Wizard of Oz, but the Sunflower State has much more to offer than what most people are familiar with from the film. Kansas is the 15th largest state in terms of area, with unending fields of wheat and corn, as well as the tallgrass grasslands, which are one of the state's most valuable natural resources. The Keeper of the Plains and the Mid-America All-Indian Center in Wichita both proudly demonstrate a significant Native American past. While Kansas boasts a peaceful, historical, and natural atmosphere, it also immerses visitors in the real flavor of the Wild West by conserving historical sites such as Boot Hill and Fort Larned, which have remained largely unchanged since Buffalo Bill's visit in the 1800s. Kansas is also a fantastic area to visit if you enjoy art and music, as well as speed and adventure. At the 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 Museum, you may watch a race or daydream about becoming a daredevil. With this list of the top tourist attractions in Kansas, you can learn more about the greatest things to do. Number 10. Lindsborg. Lindsborg is one of the many gorgeous spots to explore near Kansas City. This small village, sometimes known as Little Sweden, was formed by Swedish immigrants at the end of the 19th century. This intriguing town attracts large people during its various festivals, the most prominent of which is 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤, which takes place in October of odd-numbered years. Lindsborg is noted for its locally roasted coffee, so grab a cup and head off to see the Swedish Pavilion, Coronado Heights, Birger Sandsen Memorial Gallery, Hoagland Dugout, and a slew of other churches, museums, and theme parks. Following your tour, you can savor a delectable Swedish lunch at one of the town's various eateries. Number 9. American Jazz Museum. The American Jazz Museum is one of those locations to visit in Kansas City that music enthusiasts should not miss during their visit. This museum, which is located in the famous jazz neighborhood, was originally frequented by performers such as Charlie Parker and Big Joe Turner. Visitors can now visit the museum to learn about the history of jazz music and see exhibits such as images, posters, mixing boards, videos, listening stations, Charlie Parker's saxophone, and Ella Fitzgerald's gown, among other things. The Blue Room, a jazz club inside the Jazz Museum, also offers an evening of live jazz music. The museum should surely be on your list of things to do in Kansas. Number 8. National World War I Museum at Liberty Memorial. The National World War I Museum is located at the foot of the Liberty Memorial. The memorial was erected in 1928 to honor those who perished during the conflict. A large collection of videos, artifacts, letters, clothing, weaponry, and even a Renault FT-17 tank that was damaged by a German shell can be found at the museum. The museum has around 75,000 pieces on display in total. Not only that, but the museum also has short videos, maps, and storyboards that explain the geopolitical origins of the war. It is without a doubt one of the best spots to visit in Kansas City. Number 7. Union Station. The Union Station, the country's second largest train station, is one of the top locations to visit in Kansas City. This architectural marvel was completed in 1914 and is still in use today. Despite the fact that it is now a smaller station, it still houses an interactive science center, the Rainier Extreme Screen Theater, the 𝐴𝐸 Gottlieb Planetarium, and a variety of other attractions. Throughout the year, the Union Station holds a variety of exhibits, including Dinosaurs Revealed, Pompeii the Exhibition, and Art of the Brick. With its 3,500-pound chandeliers, massive clock, and 95-foot ceiling in the Grand Hall, the edifice is a sight to behold. So, if you're in town, don't forget to take some time to relax and have a cup of coffee at one of Kansas' famed tourist attractions. Number 6. Topeka. Topeka is the capital of Kansas, as well as one of the numerous destinations to visit in the state. It is known as the breadbasket of the nation. Topeka is a bustling city in Shawnee County with a rich history dating back to the 1800s. Visit the Kansas Historical Society and Museum to get a taste of history. Take a look at the murals at the Kansas State Capitol. Water sports at Lake Shawnee, drag racing at Heartland Park, and hiking on the city's many natural trails are all available to the adventurous. Children can enjoy the attractions at Gage Park or visit the Topeka Zoological Park to see the different exhibits. In the city, there are numerous natural parks and botanical gardens where you may spend a relaxing evening. So, if you're in Kansas, you should absolutely go to Topeka, which is one of the top 10 destinations to visit. Number 5. The Oz Museum. The Oz Museum in Wamego, Kansas, is one of the entertaining locations to visit in Kansas. The museum is dedicated to all things associated to the Wizard of Oz, and is located on the banks of the Kansas River. In this brilliant museum, take the yellow route to be transported to the Technicolor Land of Oz. Rare antiques, original books, production notes, pictures, and props from the Wizard of Oz are on display, spanning over 100 years of history. In the museum, you can also see the original silent film. If you're a fan, you should include this unique museum in your Kansas tourism agenda. Number 4. Drinkwater and Shriver Flour Mill, Cedar Point. The Cedar Point Mill is one of Kansas' historical attractions. The stone building, which is located near Cedar Point, Chase County, Texas, has a rich history. The mill, which is located on the banks of the Cottonwood River, was first utilized as a wooden sawmill in 1867, and then as a wheat grinder for the local bakeries in 1870. It was closed down in 1961 and is now part of the National Register of Historic Places. This ancient relic, which is situated in a breathtaking setting, is currently undergoing renovations to make it more inviting to visitors. Number 3. Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve. If you've only watched about grasslands in books and want to see them up close, visit the Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve in Kansas. It is the world's only tallgrass prairie left, and it is located in the heart of the Flint Hills, stretching over 4 million acres. The Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve is home to about 500 plant species, 30 wild mammal species, and 150 grassland bird species. So, if you're looking for a little adventure, come to the preserve and trek through the mowed paths and gravel trails to discover one of Kansas' most popular tourist destinations. Number 2. Wichita. Wichita is one of the top destinations to visit in Kansas. Despite the fact that it is not Kansas's capital, it is the state's largest city. Wichita, often known as the world's air capital, is a city rich of attractions that leave visitors of all ages awestruck. It is, without a doubt, one of the places to see in Kansas that should not be missed. This city creates great experiences for every visitor, from the Sedgwick County Zoo's collection of over 2,500 species to the Botanica, a lovely planted garden spanning over 18 acres of land. The city's numerous museums and galleries, such as the Museum of Global Treasures, the Old Cowtown Museum, the Exploration Place, and others, are a must-see for art and culture enthusiasts. If you visit Kansas City on the last Friday of the month, you can also visit these museums for free. The Arkansas River Trail, the original Pizza Hut, and Sedgwick Park are among the additional attractions. Shopaholics can go shopping to their heart's content in the Delano district. Number 1. Monument Rocks. This is one of the many sights to see in Kansas that demands special attention. The Chalk Pyramids, also known as Monument Rocks, are a natural wonder found in the northwestern section of Kansas. They are thought to have developed around 80 million years ago. This national natural landmark is one of Kansas' most unusual attractions. Surrounded on all sides by flat, arid terrain, these chalk formations appear out of nowhere, building awe-inspiring monuments of all shapes and sizes. Each monument is unique. Some are more than 70 feet tall, and some have embedded shells and fossils from various sea creatures. It is located on private property, a short distance from the city. As a result, be prepared to drive on a gravel road and to show respect for the environment. Have we missed any place? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.